Sorry about that. So okay. So I finally got that one in. Now I'm just gonna worry about getting these last two in, and I'll come back after they're in. Okay, so I finally got it on. Sorry about that. And now we are left with this guy, the blade, which, if I do say so myself, is pretty beat up. Then I'm going to check to see if there's a different blade I can use. Okay, so this one does not have that guard thing there, so I want to see on this one if I should try and remove this thing's guard. Let's see. What would I use? Right there, right there. This one. You seem to be able to also have a guard, but I don't think I ever really removed you. Be right back. I need to check for something. Okay, so I couldn't find one. So, don't know. Doesn't seem easy for me to remove either. So I will, if need be, I will later put one on. But at the moment, I'm not going to mess with that. However, what I am do is put on the blade. So first, I'm gonna remove as much as these nonsensical pieces as I can. Pieces of hair and stuff, probably from the last owner's dog. I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case. Remember, everybody, wear a mask when you're doing this, a dust mask. Don't think that comes off. So now let's begin with putting on the blade. So keep in mind it says grass side. So this side points towards the grass, and this side says nothing like that. So we're going to do it like this. I'll get one of the tabs in. And once you get one of the tabs in, you want to get the bolt in. See? Okay. Just clean it off a little bit. I want to screw it in by hand first so you don't strip it. This uses Loctite, however, I didn't have any on hand, so we're just gonna have to tighten it to a good amount. One sec. Oh boy. Get you. Good. Now that I've done that, I'm going to take my torque wrench and torque it down to around 15 foot-pounds. 15 to 20. So I have my torque wrench here. I keep it in the bag. I keep the things in the bag. I keep it inside. It's the bag it came with when I bought it, so. Excuse the people around me doing their racings and whatnot. Okay, so first off, I'm going to unscrew this. And then let's see. Unscrew this all the way till I get to about 15 foot-pounds. Lock it up. Put on the socket. And just to okay. Got pounds. Oh boy. See what's going on here. that side no longer matches up. Oh. Huh. Okay, I'm gonna fix this and I'll get back to you guys after I'm done fixing this. Okay, I'm back after fixing my mistake. And as you can see now, it's aligned nicely. So now I'm gonna drop this thing back down. However, first, time for me to get the wheels back on. So I'll be right back. Okay, so now I'm just gonna steal some wheels off of this guy. So once I get the wheels off, I'll be back. And I'll put them on here. So the first wheel that I'm removing, it's a 9/16. Uses a 9/16 to remove it, so let me use some leverage. Oh boy, this thing does not want to go off, so I'm gonna have to take it off camera. So I'll take this thing off right off camera. So I was able to get this one off. Boop. We got a wheel. Dirty, but we still got a wheel. 3 more to go, but first, let me show you putting on here. First things first. Now clean up this moving surface. That's a little bit, of course. Good. So now let's put the wheel on. Right after I do a little bit of a cleanup on this wheel. This one isn't really going to be a good clean because I don't have the hose out yet, but it's good enough right now. And could just spray some of this on. So yeah, and let's just put it back on. I'm not really gonna worry about cleaning it off too much because I'm just letting them on. Now, noise and going to go just a little bit. Clean this up just a little bit. Also clean this off a little bit. And put it on. And that's basically what I'm going to do for every single side. So, get this. Good. So that's basically what I'm going to do for all the sides. So I'll be back after I'm done. Oh man, look at all this mess. Well, I got the wheels on. So just trying to go down a little bit. So yeah. We got all 4 wheels on here. This is the original one that came with this deck. So now, if you're wondering what did that, it's right there. So right now, what I will do is bolt this thing back on. So let me get this here. So I'd taken it off before, just so that, you know, just in case scenario, so that these bolts wouldn't go missing. It's a good thing I did do that, because I had to search around and I couldn't exactly find the bolts to the original bolts for the wheel. So don't be like me, everybody. Put things back to where they were so you don't get them lost. You don't really need to do this that much. Just doing this, like, you know, this post a little bit. Then drop it on. I'm gonna clean up these. Not that. I'm gonna clean up this a little bit. So now, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna lift this up, I'm gonna put these back on, and I'll come back. Okay, so I have this done. It's all bolted back on. More engine brake here. Well, the engine brake, of course, works, but yeah. So now, on to fuel. I already have a plug that I can use. We're now going to worry about carburetor. and the gas tank. First things first, the carburetor. Okay, I think you use this. Oh boy. That's gas. So it still has some gas in here. Okay. Make sure. Nope. You don't use this one, which means you use one that's smaller. Where would that one be? Yep. Take a look, get in, out. Talk about getting go all over the ground. Not fun. It's not exactly what I would call fun to do. Oh yeah. Talk about all that gasoline. Don't we all love the smell of gas? Kind of polluted too, so that's good. That's all good. We love the smell of gas. I'm gonna have to get something to clean off my gloves, but I think I want to see if you are clogged just before I try. Okay, so we're back, and let's see. First things first, we want to see if this thing is clogged. No, does not seem to be on bare. Well, no smell of gas though. That does not smell good. Okay. Oh, some pretty strong gas right there. I'm gonna be smelling that for a long time. Won't lie. I don't really want to. Oh, oh my goodness, that smells. Well, ventilated area, right? Well, I'll be right back. Okay, now. So after that, I must finally put on a mask. So, yeah. Looks pretty clean. So, I'm just going to go and put them back together. That. Which now means I'm to turn this boy on. I'm going to be putting this thing back on. So let's begin. Good way so you guys can see what's going on. Now I would clean some mounted surfaces, but I don't really think I need to worry too much. So, yeah. Locked in. Off the back a little bit. Just clean this off a little bit. Hold on. Note. Let's see, what were you? No, you're bigger. Let's see, you were this one. Yeah. This is what you are. On 9. Oh, shoot. Drop my. You know what? Hold on. If I'm correct, I could just use you right. Yeah. Good old 516. Good. Now, where are you? I know one of you aren't 5/16. Two.